Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I'm your teacher Muhammad Viranjim from Access Squad Senior Campus. So, we were discussing chapter number 3 in the previous lecture. We have started the chapter number 3 now in the second lecture of this chapter. So, it's our week number 17. So, let's start with the lecture contents that we have to cover. Uh, the first topic will be input functions. We will discuss input functions, and in the input function, the, we will discuss the scanf function first. Then we will discuss getche and getch function. After that, we will discuss getchar function, and in the end, the getch function. Okay. And so these are the four topics which we will be covering in this lecture. So let's start with the first one. Input functions. The computer programming, the input means the to enter or feed data inside the computer with the help of input device. Okay, it means input is a to input the data, to give the data to the computer, to give the instructions to the computer with the help of input device. C language provides the scanf, getch, getche, getchar, and get function. Okay, these are the function which we will be using for for inputting in the C language. So the scanf function first that we have to discuss in the scanf function. So the scanf function is used to get the values into variables from the keyboard during the execution of the program. You have seen in the previous lecture we have used the printf function. So printf was the just output function. It can only output the result, the information on the screen. So when we want to get information from the user, we have to use scanf function. The values is not input is the input into a variable in a specified format. Okay, the value that we will take from the user will be inputted in the variable in a specified format. We will discuss the format syntax. So syntax is scanf, control string, and list of variables. In the previous we have used a list of arguments. So here we are using list of variables, and at the end the control string specify the format specified. It is written within the double quotes. The control string specify the format specified, and it is always written within the double quotation marks. Double quotation marks, and after that, control string in scanf function. Control string in scanf function is different from printf function. Okay, the control string in scanf function is different from the printf function. Okay, it means when we use control string in scanf function, it will be different from the printf function. So after that, we have used scanf function. The single string cannot be given. Okay, in scanf function, the string cannot be given. In scanf, the string cannot be given. We cannot give the strings in the scanf function. Strings are the text. Okay, strings are simply the text that we have given in the printf function. So we cannot give those text in the scanf function. So list of variables consists of list of variables separated by commas into which the values are be entered. Okay, variables. Why we use variable here? The variable are used to enter the values of the inputted variables. Inputted values are stored in the variables. So in C language, ampersand sign, this and sign that we use the and in the English. So in here in the computer it is used as ampersand. Ampersand symbol is used in scanf function before the name of the variable. Okay, before using the name of variable, we have used the ampersand sign to which the value is to be assigned. For example, to input two values into two variables A and B, the scanf function is written as scanf %d ampersand A ampersand B. Okay, these are the variables with the ampersand sign, and %d are the format specifiers that we have used, and program to read two numbers and print their sum on the screen. This will show us the program that will read two numbers from the user and print their sum on the screen. So first of all, I will explain the program. So first thing first, the header files with the preprocessor directives are used. Include story.h and include conio.h. These are the header files with the preprocessor directives. Then int main white, it is our main function, and after that we have declared three variables. Three variables are a, b, and sum of the integer type. Integer is a data type that we are going to use in this program. Printf enter two numbers separated by commas. It will ask the user to enter two numbers. Those numbers must be separated with the comma. Scanf function %d, comma %d, and after that the control string ends, and at the end comma, and after that we have to use the variables with the help of ampersand symbol. Ampersand a comma ampersand b variables are separated with the commas. So in the variable sum we have stored the sum of the numbers as a plus b. A plus b are the variables, and in a and b the values which are to be entered by the user will be stored. And after that we have used the statement terminator in the end. Printf the sum of numbers is %d and sum. Okay, the sum of numbers will be %d, and %d is the sum, the value of sum which we will be storing in the sum variable a plus b will be displayed here. And after that getch and body of the main ends. So now I will compile first F9. So you can see there will be no error and no warnings. So we can run this program with the F10. So F10, it will ask us to enter two numbers separated by the comma. So first suppose I am entering the number 250 comma first suppose 200. Okay, first suppose 200. Okay, these are the two numbers which I am entering. So we will be taking the sum of these numbers. Let's see it will show us the sum or not. So the sum of numbers is 450. Okay, the two numbers which I have entered 250 and 200, their sum is 450. You can enter any values and you will get your sum in this way. So that's all students with the printf function. So now we will move on to the getche and getch function. Sometime in computer programming, it is required to read a single character the instant it is typed. Okay, when we type the single character, we have to press the enter after each time. Like in the previous example, when we have typed the values 250 and 200, we have to press enter to see the result. Okay, in some cases we don't want to press the enter. We don't want to press the enter after and we want to get the result without pressing the enter. So for this we have used the getche function is used for this purpose. The get means it gets something from the key input device. Okay, get means it will get something from the input device, and ch here means it gets character. Ch means it gets character, and e means it echoes mean to display the output on the screen when it is typed. The user does not have to press the enter key after typing the letter. Okay, it means when we use getch function, the user does not have to press the enter key after typing the letter. When the letter is typed, it will show the result on the instant it is typed. Program that will show the use of the getch function. This is a very simple program. So it will ask char is a data type, ch is a variable name, printf enter single character, and ch is the getche. You can see I have used getche here with the variable name. It means it will get ch get character echo ch. Ch is a character that we will be using in the as an input. Okay. Ch is a you can say ch is a variable name. It will store the character that we input with the help of the keyboard. Okay, you can use any variable instead of ch here. Okay, you can change the variable name as well. Okay, then printf the type character is %c and ch. Ch is a variable name that will be printed with this message. So let's see the compile first. Okay, then compile and run, and it will ask us to enter single character on the screen. Okay, you will see when I print the when I will enter the letter, it will be shown on the screen on the instant when I type. So for suppose I will type the letter M, and okay, you can see I have just typed the letter M, and the result are automatically there without pressing the enter key. Okay, this is the advantage of the getche function. It will show us the result on the instant we have typed the letter. So that's all with the getche function. So now we will discuss getchar function. Okay, there is big difference between getche and getchar function. So we will discuss the difference. The input function is used to read the single characters from keyboard, but it will require us to press the enter. Okay, after typing the character. Okay, when we type the character, it will ask, it will be required to press the enter after typing the letter. When this function is used, we have to press the enter key after typing the character. Program that will show the use of the getchar function to read characters using getchar function and display it on the screen. So let's discuss with the this program. Very simple one. Two header files with the previous directives, then main function, then char. Like the previous function, it will ask us to enter single character in ch getchar. In the previous function, we have used the getch here. Now in we have used getchar here. Okay. The only difference, getche. If you use getch, it will the letter will be printed on the instant we have typed. But in this case, we have to press the enter key after typing the letter. The type character is firstly C and ch is a variable name. So let's run this function. Okay, enter a single character. Now in the like in the previous case, I will be importing the M value. Okay, M. I have entered the M. So now you can see the result are not shown. Like in the previous case, when we have pressed the M, the result was there. But in this case, getchar, we have to press the enter key. So I'm pressing the enter key. The type character is M. Okay, you can see after pressing the enter key, it will show the result. Without an enter key, we cannot see the result of this function. So that's all, students, with the getchar function. So now in the end, we will discuss the getch function in detail. The getch function is used to read a string from the keyboard and store it in a variable specified inside the parentheses. Okay, like in the puts, we have used the we have displayed the string. So in the gets, we are going to take the input from the user, the string. Okay, and the string will be outputted on the screen. Puts was the output function, and string gets is the input function. It will take the string as an input from the user. Okay, to demonstrate the use of get function in a program, let's consider this program. Okay, uh, these are the header files with the prefix directive and the main function char name 20. Like put function, we have declared the name. Name is a variable name with the array of 20 characters. Okay, 20, it means it can store up to 20 characters. Okay, we can use at most 20 characters. We can it means it is a limit that we can use in a string. Okay. You can change the value as well, 20, 30, 40, 50, as you wish, as you want the string, in the size of the string. Okay, it means it can store the 20 characters in the string. Printf, enter your name, it will ask the name, gets name. Okay, you can see that I have taken the input name from the user and I have stored in a variable name, and then the name is assigned with the gets function. Gets is used to take the string as a input. Printf your name is percentage %s. You can see I have used the percentage %s here. Percentage %s is for the string. When we input the when we take the input the string from the user, we will use percentage %s. Okay, s is a false string, and then name and getch function, and after that we have ended the block of the statement. Now I will compile this program. compile and run. So enter your name, it will ask us our name. So I will enter my name, Muhammad Naveed Anjum. Okay, you now I have to press enter because it will take the enter key. So now your name is Muhammad Naveed Anjum. It will show us the result that my name is Muhammad Naveed Anjum. This was the string that we have inputted from the user. Okay, it have asked me to enter my name, and it stored it as a string in getch function in the name variable. Okay, name variable, and then it will show us the result. That was all, students. So okay, that's the end of our lecture. So I hope you have understood the lecture, and if you have any question, you can ask me on my personal WhatsApp number. Okay, you must have that number as well. So that's all, students. Take care. Allah.